Good day, Father Matt Williams here in my parked car. I hope you're well. I won't have you look at that ugly van that's all dirty from the snow and everything. We will. I'll put my beautiful pastoral center in the back. Okay, so we've been talking about prayer, and prayer in many ways is like going over someone's house for a visit, right? When you knock on the door and they open the door, they welcome you, they greet you. When you begin to pray, it's first important to acknowledge and to greet the Lord and to welcome Him. And then once you're welcomed in, you are asked, how are you? You know, and maybe the initial one, yeah, I'm good, everything's good. But then you kind of really like roll up the sleeves and get into it a little bit later into the visit. The Lord, in the next movement of prayer, wants to say, like, how are you? And wants to give us a chance to be able to relate to Him what's going on. He wants us to open it. It's being authentic, right, with Him and just naming Him what's going on, what's on our mind and what's on our heart. Now, the next movement is that your friend, once you've shared your heart with them, they want to respond to that, right? They want to respond. And so for our next movement in prayer, if you will, is now that we've related to the Lord the stuff that's going on, we want to give the Lord a chance to respond. Okay, when you go to the beach, do you have to try to get a suntan or a sunburn? You don't have to try to do anything. As long as you're in the sun, you're going to get you're going to show some kind of effects from being in the sun. You're going to get either burned or tanned. You're going to experience effects. You don't have to try to do anything when you're in the sun. You just experience the effects of the sun. When you put a piece of bread in the toaster, the bread doesn't have to do anything to become toasted. It just needs to be in the toaster, exposed to the oven and the heat elements, and it's going to be toasted, right? It's going to be toasted. Same thing when we are praying with the Lord. When we open our hearts and relate to Him, that stuff that's going on, once you do that, stop. Stop thinking. Don't try to think. Don't try to analyze. Just be in the sun, the S-O-N, and allow Him to speak to you. Allow Him to love you. Allow His presence to come upon you. Really important. Really important to just be still, be silent in the presence of the Lord. As the scripture says, be still and know that I am God, okay? So really important, once you've acknowledged the Lord's presence and you share with Him what's going on, it's then important to just stop and be quiet and be still. Be still and know that He's God. And to trust in faith that the sun is shining, Jesus' graces are there, even though you might not experience Him initially or immediately, that He's there. And just be there to receive. That's really important. Taking time to be and to receive the presence of God. And I promise you, He will bless you with His presence. He may speak to you, but He will speak into your experience. He will bless you. He will bless you. He will bless you. So bring your heart to the Lord in prayer and wait for His response. God bless you.